This video is about my most recent relationship and why it ended. Okay, last year I was in, I wouldn't really say a committed relationship. We met back up. It was an ex that I should have let go of, but I don't know, my emotions were not resolved. I didn't feel like there was closure necessarily with him. And we met back up, and he started becoming possessive and a tad bit controlling. And long story short, the reason we broke up was because, and this is why I'm doing the video, because I want to know if I was necessarily in the wrong, okay? His name was Josh, and he would yell at me, call me names. There were a few times when I obviously yelled back and said a few things, vice versa. And the reason we broke up was because he was insecure. So I have to bring up our first relationship when we were together the first time back in 2011. We had broken up for about 2 weeks. I didn't know where he was, and I messed around with someone else right in front of him. We met back up. Sorry. We broke up. Hadn't been with each other for 2 weeks. We met back up. We started drinking. I was jealous because he told me he'd messed around with someone else. So I got on top of another guy and started doing things with him, kissing and groping and yada yada, and so Josh had like trauma in that way, he'd seen me with another guy before. It really hurt him. So we were trying to mend our relationship, and he wouldn't stop bringing it up as if I cheated. I was like, dude, I didn't cheat. Okay, he and I were broken up for 2 weeks. He told me he messed around with another girl. I couldn't let that go. And of course, things happened. So anyway, so Josh said on New Year's, actually, yeah, it was around New Year's, if you get in the car with that guy, I want nothing to do with you. And I said, Josh, I'm trying to get some space from you. Like, literally, he was sleeping on my block. Okay? Like, I was telling Josh, I said, dude, you need to leave me alone. I'm not going to sleep with the guy, but I need some space from you. Rose, my best friend, and I were going to a cabin in the woods, and Josh didn't like that. He didn't know where I was going to be, and that he was not allowed to go. So my best friend and him did not get along. Okay? She does not like him. He does not like her, but I loved them both. So long story short, I said, Josh, if you want to leave me because I'm going to get in a car with a guy who has a license and a car that's taking us to the cabin, then I guess it's over. We need to call it quits. I'm going to go with Rose. I need emotional support from her. And he could not trust me. My question is, if you've obviously made it through this video, was I in the wrong? I was done with that relationship. I wanted Josh to let me go. I wasn't going to go hop in bed with this guy, but he was insecure about it. He begged me not to go. He cried, literally cried. And my heart is obviously still in love with someone else who I am still waiting for. Was I in the wrong?